name is Jonathan. I have background in trading, mostly Forex, and I have background in economic data. What I'm hoping to do here is to just shed some perspective on the way I do things and the strategy that I have. Are you driving yourself crazy trading the market every day? If that's the case, stop what you're doing and reevaluate your whole strategy. It shouldn't be stressful. I see a lot of people that are traders either on Twitter or none of my friends, because we all get this already, but like a lot of people are really stressed about the market. They take a loss and they're fucking pissed. Like that shouldn't be the case. Like losing is part of the game and you have to be prepared to take a loss all the time. In fact, when I take a trade, I already input that loss into my trading account. So if I'm in a trade and, let's say I'm risking 30 pips and I'm trading 10 lots, right? That's about 3,000 bucks, right? So if I'm risking $3,000, I better have expected to lose that already. I think a lot of people enter a trade and they're like, I'm gonna enter this trade, but I'm not gonna pay attention to if I lose. And that's ridiculous, because what happens when you're already at the point where you're losing money? You're most likely gonna just hold on to the position because you're not ready to take that loss, right? Like having a floating loss is way different than locking in that loss. It was very easy to see a loss and going, I'll just check back later, maybe it'll turn around, than saying, all right, you know what, I have to really cut this loss before it gets deeper. So pick a risk that you're comfortable losing. I mean, if you're comfortable losing $100, then make sure that everything is contingent to you losing only $100. If you're working at a bank as a trader, you're getting a salary, of course, but like you're getting your bonus at the end of the year is your livelihood. Like your bonus could double, triple, or even more. It could, let's just say it triples your salary. You have a 100K salary, you make 300K for that year. That's a pretty good deal. So if you're at the bank and you have 300K to start off with, that's your fund. If the bank wants a budget of $1 million by the end of the year, you have to make that money. And the only way you're going to make that money is if you preserve your capital and you protect it. Not for yourself, but for the bank. So one, they don't fire you. And two, you're able to become, if you're a graduate trader, you become a junior trader, then a senior trader, then a chief dealer, etc. But the point is, protect your capital. If the guys at the banks protect their bank capital and it's not even their money, that means you should protect your capital if it's your money. I know everybody here is a retail trader. There's nothing wrong with being a retail trader. If you know what you're doing and you want to work for yourself and you want to make your own money, by all means, fucking do it. But do it the right way. A day trader, a swing trader, and a position trader. I am not a day trader. I am a swing and position trader. I'm holding a position for either a few days to, even a year. I don't trade anything under the 1 hour time frame. I think if you're trading the 5-minute chart or the 15-minute chart or the 30-minute chart, I think you're trading noise. I think it's very hard to be profitable on those time frames, and that's why I don't do it. And also, I don't want to be in front of the charts all day. I mean, I look at the chart maybe like 1 hour a day, and that's collective through all the trading sessions. That's the luxury of being a position trader. You have the luxury of time, and that's something a lot of people, I think, don't understand. They think that they have to be in front of the charts every single day, scalping the market. And you can. Trust me, I'm not saying that, you can't trade the noise. I'm not saying that you're not going to be profitable trading noise. I just think that that's a very advanced skill that not many people have, including myself. I don't think I'm a good day trader, to be honest with you. Does that make me a bad trader? Of course not. What makes somebody a good trader is consistency. Like, are you making 10% returns a month consistently? Yes, you're a good trader. We can argue all day on what monthly return should be, but I think if you're, using, let's say, a 3-to-1 ratio, so you're risking 3% to make 10% a month, and you're doing that consistently, you've done that for years, I think you're a fucking great trader. So I think your goals should be long-term profitability. I think if your monthly returns are looking like 1% this month, 30% the next, fucking 100% the third month, -5% the next month, I don't think you're a good trader because you're lacking consistency. Charts I'm going to be looking at and showing you guys are going to be comprised of the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily charts, with a little bit of weekly and monthly for extra perception. The reason I'm picking those time frames is because that's what I personally use for my trades, and if I use anything under that, then the relevance of it will probably diminish in like a day or two because, like I said, it's just noise. Um, but like I said, I'm not here to say that scalpers or day traders are stupid and they don't know what they're doing. Like I said, I've seen with my own eyes people trade the 15-minute time frame and they're making really consistent returns. Um, it's just not for me. However, the analysis that I'm about to show you should help anybody, no matter what time frame they trade, because if you're trading with the trend, which you should be, that's something that I think it's a little ridiculous if you trade against the trend. The trend is the path of least resistance, so I would definitely recommend you always trade with the trend. It makes no sense to bet against the trend. Um, but if you are trading with the trend, then my analysis should do you justice just fine. I've been long on euro dollar since 115, and I am looking to sell at 130. As the opportunities come where there are some dips in the market and the euro loses some strength, I will be looking to reload those longs, and I'll show you guys what I mean in a minute with the charts.